Well, as a veteran of 12 international relief missions, I am always excited to get to go to a place I've never been. But in this mission, I was intrigued, inspired, and a little curious that an entire compound, an entire work of art, if you would, has been conceived and executed and produced by a nurse anesthetist. Certified registered nurse anesthetist Steve James has done the whole thing. And he has been a total inspiration.
Come on, buddy. It's your turn.
He's taken few resources, organized them and focused and concentrated them in a way that makes it easy for teams like ours to come in and hit the ground running and actually get work done.
I bring people to Kenya. I bring healthcare professionals to Kenya of a host of specialties. You know, there's a place for everybody.
I've been a CRNA for over 35 years.
I've been a pediatric ICU nurse for about 3.5 years.
I'm trained as a head and neck tumor surgeon.
I work as an operating room nurse.
And I'm also trained as a plastic and reconstructive surgeon.
I'm a resident in otolaryngology, head and neck surgery.
I'm a CRNA by profession. I came to Kenya some 12 years ago and worked in a rural hospital in Kenya, kind of an average hospital. I was completely overwhelmed with the lack of equipment and supplies that the nurses and doctors had in Kenya, and to see people suffering from, you know, a variety of things that could be prevented, it just touched my heart so much that, you know, I knew that God had gifted me and prepared me all my life, 30 years in the healthcare field, to do what I do today. We started out with a suitcase full of medicines. We went out into the bush and we passed out pills under a tree. That can only go so far. The problems you see here are so gigantic. You know, they need specialization, they need special care.
Nice to meet you.
At Kenya Relief, we have an outpatient surgery center that accommodates about 15 to 20 surgery teams a year. Each of those teams specializes in, you know, something from ENT to GYN or any number of specialties that we can do. And then we have the general care component as well, where pediatricians, family practice, nurse practitioners, they come and see our medical patients. For 3 days we operate and we treat patients.
Can you walk?
It took me about 2 minutes to decide that I wanted to do it. Wrote them back and said, here I come.
I felt like I have a unique career and a unique set of skills, and so I wanted to use it more than just a profession for day-to-day living.
That's very interesting because every mission that you go, you always get new members, and at first you don't know who they are, what they do.
We all have common ground. Even if we don't know each other's names, it doesn't take long for you to mesh and really function as a team.
There's really not much time to sit around and think, you know, what do I need to do next? There's a place for everyone to do something and to play a part.
It's been surprisingly easy. I think that when you work in a team, the thing that gets complicated is when people have divergent goals. And obviously everybody came in here with, you know, one goal in mind, to treat as many people with the highest quality care we can in the amount of time we have.
I think everybody figured out what everything was and came together and made use of whatever we had here the best way they could. It was pretty amazing.
Part of the philosophy is that if we don't do it, it's not going to be done.
It's not like they can go around the block and get another surgeon to operate.
A lot of these people would simply not be treated, and some of them would die. Even if someone isn't going to die, it's still incredibly important to improve their quality of life through these operations. We want to make an impact in the world.
We treated maybe 450 patients in the last 3 days. You know, that's a drop in the bucket. Our long-term goal is to create a full-service hospital that can care for the needs of more than 2 million people that live in that district.
You're being a part of an organization that really is changing the face of Kenya. You're a part of something that's leaving a lasting impact.
It's a great place to change a person's life, to save a life, to bring hope to people who live for decades without care.
There's no question that this sort of experience will impact, all of us for the balance of our lives.
I cannot recommend enough that people get involved. You're being able to do what you do for people who need desperately what you're trained to do, and who thank you with their hearts, their handshakes, and their beautiful eyes.